Hello, everyone. Welcome to Practical English for Life in America. I'm Emma from EFL USA, and today we are going to fix something that stops so many beginners from feeling safe in this country. Before we start, I want you to close your eyes for 1 second right now, wherever you are. Imagine your phone rings. You look at the screen. It is a number you don't know. Maybe it's the doctor's office. Maybe it's the pharmacy. Maybe it's the landlord calling you back. You answer, and the voice on the other side speaks fast, real fast, American fast, and inside your head, you start translating every single word into your language first. And by the time you finish translating the first sentence, the person is already 3 sentences ahead of you, and now you are lost, and now your heart is beating fast, and now you just say yes. Yes. Okay. To everything, even things you don't understand, because you are scared and because you don't want to sound stupid. Does that sound familiar? If it does, you are not alone. And today, we are going to change that, one small step at a time. No translating in your head. No panic. Just listening, understanding the shape of the sentence, and speaking back with confidence, even with simple words. That is what listen, repeat, and speak without translating really means. And by the end of this video, you will feel that difference in your own body, I promise you. This channel is called Practical English for Life in America, and this is our new area of practice. English for phone calls and appointments. This is not English for exams. This is not English for grammar books. This is the English you need when your child's school calls you, when the clinic calls to confirm a visit, when you call to reschedule something important, when every second on the phone matters because you cannot see the other person's face. You cannot read their body language. You only have their voice, and their voice is moving fast. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome, genuinely welcome. You do not need to have watched anything before this. Everything you need is right here in this one video. Just follow along. Speak out loud when I ask you to, even if you are alone, in your car, in your kitchen, in your room. It does not matter. Your voice needs the practice, not silence. If you like this kind of practice, please subscribe. It truly helps this channel keep making free lessons for people just like you. Now, let's begin with a story, because the best way to learn is to feel it first. Her name was Camila. She had been in the United States for 7 months. She spoke English. She spoke English with her neighbors, slowly, carefully. And people were usually patient with her because they could see her face. They could see her trying. They could point at things if she didn't understand. But phone calls were different. Phone calls were the enemy. On the phone, there was no face. There was no pointing. There was only a voice, moving at full American speed, expecting her to keep up. That Tuesday morning, Camila's daughter, Sophia, had a bad cough that would not stop. 3 days now, and Camila had finally decided today she would call the pediatric clinic and get an appointment. She had practiced the sentence in her head the night before, lying in bed, whispering it quietly so she would not wake her husband. Hello, I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Simple. She could say that. She was ready. She sat at the kitchen table, phone in her hand, a small piece of paper next to her with Sophia's name and date of birth written down just in case they asked. She took a breath and she called. The phone rang twice and a voice answered, fast, cheerful, and completely too fast for Camila's ears. Good morning. Sunrise Pediatric Clinic. This is Ashley. How can I help you today? Camila froze for half a second. In her head, a voice started translating. Good morning. Buenos dias. Sunrise. Amanecer. Pediatric. This is Ashley. And by the time her brain finished translating, this is Ashley. Ashley had already said, how can I help you today? And Camila had missed it completely. There was a small silence on the line, the kind of silence that feels much longer than it actually is when you are the one who is lost. Ah! Hello, Ashley said again. Are you there? Yes, hello, Camila said quickly, her heart already speeding up. I would like appointment for my daughter. Okay, sure. I can help with that, Ashley said, still fast, still moving. Is this a new patient, or has she been seen here before? New patient. Been seen here before. Camila's brain grabbed at the word she recognized. Patient. She knew that word. Before, she knew that word too. But the whole sentence together, moving at that speed, blurred into a wave of sound. She could not separate into meaning. She started translating again, word by word, and again she fell behind. Yes, Camila said, guessing, hoping yes was safe, the way it usually was. Great, so she has been seen here before, Ashley said, typing something. Can I get her date of birth, please? This one Camila understood because she had prepared for it. She looked down at the paper. March 15, 2019. Perfect. I found her file, Ashley said. So what's going on with Sophia today? Is this for a well check, or is she sick? And here, Camila's whole body tightened because this was the important part. This was the actual reason she was calling. And Ashley had just asked it fast, in one breath, well check or is she sick? And Camila's brain tried to translate well check first and could not. Well, check. Good. Check. Check. None of it made sense in half a second. And meanwhile, is she sick? Floated by, half heard, and Camila panicked and said the only safe thing she could think of. Yes, she said. Sick. Okay, what symptoms is she having? Ashley asked. Symptoms. Another word Camila's brain grabbed at, but could not hold. She knew, in that moment, that if she kept translating everything into Spanish first, word by word, she would keep losing the thread of the conversation. Sophia would end up with the wrong kind of appointment. Or, worse, no appointment at all. Because Camila would eventually just say, thank you, goodbye, out of pure fear, the way she had done once before. 3 months ago, with the insurance company, hanging up mid-sentence because she could not keep up, and then crying quietly in the bathroom afterward because she felt so useless, so behind, so far from the confident woman she used to be back home, where she never had to think twice about a phone call. But this time, something different happened. This time, Camila remembered something a coworker had told her weeks earlier. Stop translating every word. Just listen for the shape. Listen for the key word. Answer with what you know, simple and clear. You don't need a perfect sentence. You need a true sentence. So Camila took a breath, right there at her kitchen table, and instead of translating symptoms into Spanish and searching for the perfect medical word back in English, she just answered with what she actually knew, simple and true. She is coughing, Camila said, slowly but clearly. 3 days. Cough, not stop. And it worked. Ashley understood completely. Okay, got it. A cough for 3 days that hasn't stopped. Any fever? Fever. Camila knew this word. No fever, she said. Good, that's good to hear, Ashley said, and her voice, for the first time, slowed down slightly. The way people naturally slow down when they realize they are being understood and are understanding in return. Day. Let me find you a time today. Are you available this afternoon around 2, or would tomorrow morning work better for you? And this is exactly the kind of sentence, listeners, this exact kind of sentence that we are going to train your ear and your mouth for today, because Camila almost missed her chance right here. 2 choices given fast, back to back. This afternoon around 2 or tomorrow morning. And if you are not trained to catch that shape of sentence, the this or this shape, you will freeze. Just like Camila almost did. But she didn't freeze this time. She had started to feel it, the shape of English sentences, not word by word, but as whole pieces, whole chunks of meaning moving together. This afternoon was one chunk. Around 2 was one chunk. Or tomorrow morning was one chunk. She didn't need to translate afternoon and then translate around and then translate to separately. She heard this afternoon around 2 as one single sound picture, and she heard or tomorrow morning as another sound picture. And she chose. Tomorrow morning is good, Camila said. Thank you. Perfect. I have 9:30 available. Does that work? Yes. 9:30. Thank you, Camila said. And this time, there was no panic in her voice, no guessing, no small silence of confusion. There was just a woman speaking simple, true English and being completely understood. When she hung up the phone, Camila sat there for a moment at her kitchen table. And she smiled, a small, quiet, proud smile. The kind of smile you give yourself when nobody else is watching. Because she knew, she really knew, in her body, not just in her head, that something had shifted. She had not translated. She had listened for shape, listened for keywords, and answered with truth instead of perfection, and it had worked completely from beginning to end. Now, listeners, I want you to think about your own phone calls. Have you ever felt that exact panic Camila felt? That moment where the voice on the other end is moving too fast and your brain is still translating the first sentence while the person has already moved to the third? Have you ever said, yes, yes, okay, to something you didn't fully understand, just to make the moment end? If you have, I want you to know that is not because your English is bad. It is because nobody taught you the real skill, which is not translation. It is listening for shape and meaning, and answering simply and truly. That is what we are building today. Let's start training your ear right now with the exact way real Americans speak on the phone, at real speed, and I will show you how to catch it without translating a single word. Listen to this first, exactly the way Ashley said it. How can I help you today? Now, shadow it, say it back with me, right now, out loud. How can I help you today? Say it again. A little faster this time, the way it actually sounds when spoken quickly, almost like one word. How can he help you today? Try. Try it. How can he help you today? Good. That is real American speed. And now that you have heard it broken down, it will never scare you again the same way. Now listen to the next one. Is this a new patient, or has she been seen here before? This sentence has a shape. Two questions connected by or. First question, is this a new patient? Second question, has she been seen here before? You do not need to understand every single word. You need to catch the shape. New patient or seen before. That's it. That's the whole meaning. Right there in 3 small pieces. Say it with me now. New patient or seen before. Again. New patient or seen before. Good. You just simplified a fast sentence into its true meaning. And that is exactly the skill we are training today. Let's slow down and build this properly, piece by piece, the way we always do on this channel, so that by the end of this video, this entire phone call and dozens like it will feel completely natural in your mouth and in your ear. We are going to learn 5 essential phrases today, the exact phrases you need to survive and succeed in a real appointment phone call, whether it's a doctor's office, a dentist, a hair salon, or your child's school. These are not random vocabulary words. These are survival phrases chosen exactly for this situation because in 3 seconds, without translating, you need to be able to use them. The first phrase is, I would like to make an appointment. Listen first. I would like to make an appointment. Now, repeat after me, slowly. I would like to make an appointment. Good. Now here is the meaning. In the simplest way possible, this means I want a time to visit. That's it. Not a complicated grammar structure in your head, just, I want a time to visit. Here is an example, exactly how Camila could use it. Hello, I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Here is a second example for yourself. I would like to make an appointment for a checkup. Now it's your turn. Say one full sentence using this phrase out loud right now about anything you actually need an appointment for. Go ahead. Say it. The second phrase is this a new patient? This one you might hear, not say, but you need to recognize it instantly without translating. Listen. Is this a new patient? Repeat after me. Is this a new patient? The simple meaning. They are asking, have you visited this place before? Yes or no. If it's your first time there, you say, yes, this is my first time. Or simply, yes, new patient. If you have been there before, you say, no, I've been here before. Listen to both short answers. Yes, this is my first time. No, I've been here before. Repeat both with me now. Yes, this is my first time. No, I've been here before. Good. Now say whichever one is actually true for a doctor's office near you, out loud, right now. The third phrase, and this is one of the most important phrases in this entire video, is what's going on today? Or you might hear, what symptoms are you having? Both mean the same simple thing. Why are you calling? What is wrong? Listen. What's going on today? Repeat after me. What's going on today? Now listen to the second version. What symptoms are you having? Repeat after me. What symptoms are you having? Here is the key lesson from Camila's story. You do not need medical vocabulary to answer this. You need true, simple words. Listen to these simple, true answers. She has a cough. She has a fever. My back hurts. I feel dizzy. Repeat each one with me, slowly. She has a cough. She has a fever. My back hurts. I feel dizzy. Now your turn. Say one true sentence about how you or someone in your family has felt recently, using this simple pattern out loud, right now. We are building real strength here, and I can already feel your voice getting steadier, even through the screen, because that is what happens when you stop translating and start simply speaking truth in English. One small true sentence at a time. Let's keep this rhythm going, because the next two phrases are the ones that save you from the exact moment. Camila almost panicked. The moment of choices given fast, back to back, and I promise you, once we finish these next two phrases and practice the full mini dialogue together, you will feel this phone call completely differently than you did at the start of this video. The fourth phrase is, are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? This is exactly the kind of sentence that almost stopped Camila cold. Remember, the this or this shape. Given fast, two choices in one breath. Listen first at real speed. Are you available this afternoon, or would tomorrow work better? Now, slower, broken into its two pieces. Are you available this afternoon, or would tomorrow work better? Repeat after me, piece by piece. Are you available this afternoon? Good. Or would tomorrow work better? Good. Now put both pieces together and say the whole thing with me. Are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? The simple meaning here is just 2 times, pick one. That's the whole shape. You do not need to understand every word of available. You need to hear this afternoon or tomorrow. And no, two doors. Pick one. Listen to two simple, true answers. This afternoon works for me. Tomorrow is better for me. Repeat both with me now. This afternoon works for me. Tomorrow is better for me. Now, your turn, out loud, right now, pick one and say a full true sentence. The fifth phrase, and this one will save you more than any other phrase in a phone call, is simply, "Can you repeat that, please?" Or the shorter, more natural version, "Sorry, one more time." Listen. "Can you repeat that, please?" Repeat after me. "Can you repeat that, please?" Now the shorter version. "Sorry, one more time." Repeat after me. "Sorry, one more time." Listeners, I want you to understand something important right now. This phrase is not a weakness. This phrase is not proof that your English is bad. Every single native speaker, every single one, asks people to repeat things on the phone all the time because phones have bad connection, because people mumble, because life is noisy. Using this phrase is not failure. It is control. It is you taking control of the conversations instead of guessing and hoping. Camilla did not have this tool fully ready in her mind during that first call, and that is exactly why she almost said yes to something she did not understand. You, however, now have this tool right in your mouth, ready to use. Say it with me one more time with confidence, not shame. Can you repeat that, please? Good. Sorry, one more time? Good. This phrase alone can change every phone call you will ever make in English, because now, instead of guessing, you can simply, calmly ask again. Now, let's put all 5 phrases together, the way Camila eventually did, inside one full mini phone call, and I want you to shadow every single line out loud right along with me, because this is where the real change happens. When your mouth practices the actual rhythm of a real conversation, not just single words floating alone. Listen first to the whole exchange. Receptionist. Good morning, Sunrise Clinic. How can I help you today? Camilla. I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Receptionist. Is this a new patient? Camila. No, she's been here before. Receptionist. Okay, what's going on today? Camila. She has a cough, 3 days, not stopping. Receptionist. Any fever? Camila. No fever. Receptionist. Are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? Camila. Tomorrow is better for me. Receptionist. I have 9:30 available. Camila. Yes, 9:30, thank you. Now, let's shadow this, line by line, slowly first. Say each line with me, right after I say it. Good morning, how can I help you today? Now your line. I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Good. Next line. Is this a new patient? Your answer. No, she's been here before. Good. Next. What's going on today? Your answer. She has a cough, 3 days, not stopping. Good. Notice, listeners, this is not perfect grammar. 3 days, not stopping, is simple, broken, true English, and it works completely. Because clear, true, simple English always works better than a perfect sentence you are too scared to say. Next line. Any fever? Your answer. No fever. Next. Are you available this afternoon, or would tomorrow work better? Your answer. Tomorrow is better for me. Next. I have 9:30 available. Your answer. Yes, 9:30. Thank you. Beautiful. Now let's do it one more time, a little faster, the way it would actually happen in real life. No long pauses between lines this time, just natural rhythm. Good morning. How can I help you today? I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Is this a new patient? No, she's been here before. What's going on today? She has a cough. 3 days, not stopping. Any fever? No fever. Are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? Tomorrow is better for me. I have 9:30 available. Yes, 9:30. Thank you. How did that feel in your mouth right now in your own room? A little different than at the start of this video, I hope. A little steadier. That steadiness, that is not an accident. That is exactly what happens when your brain stops trying to translate and starts trusting the shape of the language, the rhythm, the key words, and your own true simple answer answers. Now, I want to bring you back into Camila's world for just a moment, because her story does not end with that one successful call. A few weeks later, something harder happened. Something that tested everything she had just learned, and I want you to hear it. Because it might be closer to your own life than you think. It was a Thursday afternoon, and Camila's phone rang while she was at work, on her break. Standing outside near the parking lot. The number on the screen was unfamiliar again, and this time, it was the dentist's office calling about her own appointment, the one she had scheduled for the following Monday. Her first dentist visit in this country, something she had been nervous about for 2 weeks. Already, worried about the cost, worried about the language, worried about everything, she answered. Hello, this is Bright Smile Dental, calling to confirm your appointment for Monday at 10 a.m. Is that still going to work for you? This time the sentence came fast, but Camila's ear caught the shape immediately. Confirm your appointment. Monday, 10 a.m. Still work for you. And she felt something she had not felt 3 months earlier, a small, quiet confidence, because she recognized this shape now. This was a yes or no, still work question. Simple. Yes, that works, Camila said. Clearly. Thank you. Great, the voice continued. But then, without warning, the conversation moved somewhere Camila had not prepared for. Just so you know, our office does require full payment at the time of service if your insurance doesn't cover the procedure. And based on what we see here, it looks like your plan may only cover a portion of the cleaning. Would you like us to run a pre-authorization before your visit? Or would you prefer to just come in and see what the actual cost ends up being? Camila's stomach dropped. This was different. This was not cough or fever. Simple, true physical words she already knew in her own body. This was insurance payment pre-authorization, portion, procedure, a wall of unfamiliar words moving fast. And for one terrible second, she felt the old fear rising again, the fear of translating word by word and falling behind, the fear of just saying, yes, yes, okay, to something that might actually cost her real money she didn't have. But this time, Camila remembered something else, something just as important as the 5 phrases she had already learned. She remembered that it was completely okay to slow the conversation down herself on purpose, using her own voice instead of letting fear push her into a fast yes. Sorry, Camila said, calmly, clearly. Can you say that again, slower, please? I want to understand. And here is something beautiful that happens almost every single time, listeners, when you ask this. Calmly and clearly, without apologizing for your English, without shame in your voice, the other person almost always slows down and often becomes kinder, more patient, because they can hear that you are trying, genuinely trying, to understand correctly, not just trying to end the call. Of course, the receptionist said, her voice noticeably slower now. So, some insurance plans don't pay for the full cost of a cleaning. We can check with your insurance company before your visit to see exactly how much they will pay and how much you will need to pay yourself. That way, there are no surprises on the day of your appointment. Would you like us to check that for you before Monday? Now, hearing it slower, piece by piece, Camila understood almost everything. Insurance, pay, full cost. Check before, no surprises. Would you like us to check? She still did not know every single word. Authorization was still a blur to her, but she understood the true shape of the choice being offered. They can check the price before she comes in, so there are no money surprises, and she needs to say yes or no. Yes, please, Camila said. Check before Monday. I don't want surprise with money. Perfect. I'll get that started for you right now, and we'll call you back before your appointment with the exact amount. Does that work? Yes, that works, Camila said. Thank you very much. When she hung up the phone that time, standing outside in the parking lot on her break, Camila did something she had not expected to do. She laughed quietly to herself, a small laugh of relief and pride mixed together, because she realized something important, something I want every single one of you watching this video to realize too, right now, in your own life. You do not need to understand 100% of every word in a phone call to succeed in that phone call. You need 3 things. You need to catch the shape and the key words. You need the courage to ask someone to slow down or repeat when you need it. And you need simple, true words to answer with, even if your grammar isn't perfect. Camila did not say a perfect English sentence in that entire phone call. She said true, simple, clear things, and it was completely enough. This, listeners, is the real heart of what we are practicing today, and I want you to carry this feeling with you into your own next phone call, whatever it might be. Your child's school, a doctor, a landlord, a delivery company. You are allowed to ask for it slower. You are allowed to answer simply. You are allowed to not understand every single word and still succeed completely. Now, let's move into rapid practice. Because understanding the story is only half the work, and the other half is building true speed and reflex in your own mouth, so that in a real moment, on a real call, these words come out of you automatically, without you having to think, without you having to translate. I'm going to give you a set of quick response patterns now, the exact patterns you will use over and over again in appointment phone calls, and I want you to answer fast right after I say each prompt, no long thinking. Just reflex, the way your hand pulls back automatically from something hot. That is the kind of automatic reaction we are training in your mouth right now. Now, pattern 1. I would like to make an appointment. I would like to reschedule my appointment. I would like to cancel my appointment. Now, you try, fast, right now, out loud, finish this sentence with your own real need. I would like to. Pattern 2. Is available? Listen. Is tomorrow available? Is 9 a.m. available? Is Friday available? Now you try, fast, is available? Fill in your own day or time right now, out loud, part 3. Can you repeat that? And its faster cousin, one more time, please. Listen to both again, fast. Can you repeat that? One more time, please. Now say both, back to back, quickly, right now. Part 4. No, thank you. That doesn't work for me. This is an important pattern, listeners, because sometimes the first time offered is genuinely not possible for you, and you need the confidence to say no politely and ask for another option. Listen, no, thank you. That doesn't work for me. Do you have anything else? Repeat after me, both sentences together. No, thank you. That doesn't work for me. Do you have anything else? Good. Now say them again, a little faster, with real confidence in your voice, the way you would say them if you truly needed a different time. No, thank you. That doesn't work for me. Do you have anything else? Pattern 5. And this is your safety net for the entire phone call, anytime, any moment you feel lost. Sorry. Can you say that slower? Please? Say it with me now, slowly and clearly, so your mouth remembers exactly how it feels. Sorry. Can you say that slower, please? Good. Now say it one more time, a little faster, natural speed. Sorry, can you say that slower, please? Let's do one more full round of quick reflex training, mixing everything together, no long pauses between prompts. This time, because this is exactly how a real phone call feels, information coming at you quickly, and you responding quickly, calmly, in control. Ready? I would like to make an appointment. Is Monday available? Can you repeat that, please? No, thank you. That doesn't work for me. Do you have anything else? Sorry, can you say that slower, please? Yes, that works for me. Thank you. Good. You just moved through 6 real, useful, natural phrases back to back at real speed, and your mouth handled it. That is not luck. That is training, the exact training we have been building together, piece by piece. Throughout this entire video, I want you to notice something happening in your own body. Right now, listeners, if you have truly been speaking out loud with me this whole time and not just reading silently, there is a difference, a real physical difference between reading English silently in your head and actually moving your mouth, actually producing the sounds, actually feeling the rhythm travel through your own voice. If you have been speaking out loud with me, even quietly, even with mistakes, even with your accent fully present in your voice, exactly as it should be, then something inside you has already shifted today. The same shift Camila felt sitting at her kitchen table after that very first successful call. Let's go deeper now, because there is one more phone situation almost every beginner in America eventually faces, and it is often the hardest one of all. The callback, the moment when someone calls you first, without warning, and you have no time to prepare a single sentence in advance. Camila's daughter's clinic did this once more, about a month later, and I want to walk you through it with me, because this time, the situation moved even faster than before, and what Camila did in that moment is something every single one of you needs in your own toolkit. It was a Sunday evening, dinner time, plates still on the table, when Camila's phone rang. She almost didn't answer, thinking it might be a spam call, but something told her to pick it up. Hi, is this Camila? This is the after-hours nurse line calling about Sophia's lab results from Friday's visit. Lab results. After hours. Nurse line. In half a second, 3 unfamiliar chunks of English hit Camila at once. No warning, no preparation. Dinner still warm on the table. Her husband watching her face change. This was exactly the moment that used to end in panic, that used to end in yes, yes, okay. Agreeing to things she did not understand out of pure fear, but listen to what Camila did instead. And I want you to really hear this, because this is the final skill, the skill that ties everything together. She did not panic. She did not translate word by word. She simply said, calmly, "Okay, 1 moment, please," giving herself 3 full seconds, just 3 seconds, to breathe, to let her ears settle, before responding. "Yes," Camila said. "This is Camila." "Great, so I'm calling because Sophia's test came back and everything looks normal, but the doctor wants her to start a short course of antibiotics just to be safe, twice a day for 7 days. Do you have a pharmacy you usually use so I can send the prescription there?" Again, fast, a wall of information. Test came back. Everything looks normal. Antibiotics. Twice a day, 7 days. Pharmacy. Send the prescription. Camila's ear grabbed the pieces she recognized. Not every word, just the shape. Normal was good. That word she knew, and it calmed her heart instantly. Antibiotics, twice a day, 7 days. She caught that pattern too. Medicine, 2 times, 1 week. And then, pharmacy, send there, a question, needing an answer. Everything is normal. Sophia is okay? Camila asked first, because that mattered more to her than anything else in that moment. And listeners, this is such an important lesson. You are always allowed to ask about the part that matters most to you first, even if it means asking the person to go back to something they already said. Yes, completely normal. Don't worry. This is just a precaution, the nurse said, warmly, slowing down slightly, the same way people always do when they can hear genuine, careful listening on the other end of the line. Okay, thank you, Camila said, relief in her voice now. Pharmacy. Yes, I use the one on Main Street. CVS. Perfect, I'll send it there right now. It should be ready within the hour. Thank you very much, Camila said. Twice a day. 7 Yes? Exactly right. Twice a day for 7 days. You've got it. And there it was again, that same quiet, private smile. The one Camila now knew well. The smile of a woman who had just survived a fast, unexpected phone call. Not by understanding 100% of every word, but by catching the shape, asking about what mattered most first, and repeating back the key information. To make sure she had it correctly, twice a day, 7 days. Yes? A simple, powerful habit that protects you from ever getting important details wrong. This, listeners, is our 6th and final phrase for today. And honestly, it might be the most powerful one of all because it works at the very end of almost any phone call, any appointment, any instruction. It is simply this: repeating the key information back as a question to confirm. Listen to the shape. Twice a day, 7 days, yes. 9:30 tomorrow, yes. Monday at 10, yes. Repeat each one with me now. Twice a day, 7 days, yes. 9:30 tomorrow, yes. Monday at 10, yes. Do you feel how simple that shape is? You just take the important numbers and words you heard, put them together, and add yes at the end. This one small habit will save you from so many mistakes, so many missed appointments, so much confusion for the rest of your life in this country. Now, before we finish today, let's bring everything together. All 6 phrases into one final full review, spoken out loud together, because repetition, real repetition, spoken with your own mouth, is what turns today's lesson into tomorrow's automatic reflex. Phrase 1 for starting the call. I would like to make an appointment. Say it with me. I would like to make an appointment. Phrase 2 for identifying yourself as a returning visitor. I've been here before. Say it with me. I've been here before. Phrase 3 for describing what's wrong, simply and truly. She has a cough. My back hurts. I feel dizzy. Say one of these with me now, whichever feels true to you today. Phrase 4 for choosing between 2 times offered. Tomorrow works better for me. Say it with me. Tomorrow works better for me. Phrase 5. Your safety net, anytime you feel lost. Sorry. Can you say that slower, please? Say it with me, slowly and with real confidence. Sorry, can you say that slower, please? And phrase 6, our new one for confirming key details before you hang up. 9:30 tomorrow, yes? Say it with me, one more time. 9:30 tomorrow, yes? 6 phrases. That is all it takes to move through almost any appointment phone call in America. From the very first hello to the very last thank you, goodbye. Not perfect grammar, not a large vocabulary, just 6 true, simple, well-practiced phrases, and the courage to slow the conversation down when you need to, in your own voice. Without shame. Let's do one final full speed listen and shadow round. The complete story of a phone call, start to finish, at real, natural, American speed. No long pauses this time, exactly the way it would sound if you called a clinic yourself right now. Today. Listen first, all the way through. Good morning. How can I help you today? I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Is this a new patient? No, she's been here before. What's going on today? She has a cough, 3 days, not stopping. Any fever? No fever. Are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? Tomorrow is better for me. I have 9:30 available. 9:30 tomorrow, yes? Yes, thank you. Now, your turn, the whole thing. Shadow every single line with me, right now, out loud, at full speed, just like a real phone call. Good morning. How can I help you today? I would like to make an appointment for my daughter. Is this a new patient? No, she's been here before. What's going on today? She has a cough, 3 days, not stopping. Any fever? No fever. Are you available this afternoon? Or would tomorrow work better? Tomorrow is better for me. I have 9:30 available. 9:30 tomorrow, yes? Yes, thank you. How did that feel compared to the very first time we did it earlier in this video? Faster now. In your mouth, in your ear, right? Steadier? That difference you just felt, that is real progress, built in a single video. And it will stay with you into your own real phone calls this week, this month, for years to come, if you keep practicing this same way. I want to leave you with something important before we close today. Something beyond just the phrases themselves. Camila did not become fluent in English by that dentist call or that nurse call. She is still learning every single day, just like you are. But something changed in her permanently after these calls. Something deeper than vocabulary. She stopped being afraid of the phone. She stopped believing that not understanding 100% of a sentence meant she had failed. She learned that listening for shape, asking for what she needed, and answering with simple truth was not just good enough. It was actually a real, complete skill. A skill many native speakers never even had to build for themselves, because English was already automatic in their mouths from childhood. You are building something they never had to build. That is not a disadvantage. That is a real, hard-won strength. So the next time your phone rings and you see a number you don't recognize and your heart starts to up in a little up, speed up. Oh, I want you to remember this video. Remember Camila at her kitchen table. Remember the 6 phrases we practiced together. Out loud, with your own real voice. You do not need to translate every word. You need to listen for shape. You need the courage to ask for it slower. And you need simple, true words to answer with. That is completely, genuinely enough, and it always will be. If you spoke every line out loud with me today, even quietly, even with mistakes, I want you to go to the comments right now and write phone call done. So, I know you practiced with your real voice, not just your eyes. Tell me too, if you want, which one of the 6 phrases feels the most useful for your own life right now. Your own next phone call. I read every single comment, and I want to see your progress every single week. This channel, Practical English for Life in America, is built exactly for moments like these. Real situations, real risk, real English you can use the very next time your phone rings or you need to make a call yourself. If today's practice helped you, please subscribe. It truly helps us keep making these free lessons for people building a new life. Here, one phone call, one appointment, one brave conversation at a time. Next time, we are moving into a new situation together. English for shopping and daily errands. The exact words you need at the checkout counter, at customer service, when something is on sale, when you need to return something, when you are standing in a store and someone is speaking to you fast and you need to answer simply, clearly, without fear. I will see you there. Until then, keep listening for shape, not translation. Keep asking for it slower, without shame. Keep answering with simple, true words. That is real English. That is real progress. And you are already doing it.